Welcome back to the shop, guys. This week on the channel, we're gonna fix a chair. This chair I found actually on the side of the road, and when I looked it up, it was like a $480 chair based off the stuff on the bottom. The leg was broken, and someone said, let's just throw it away. Now, the upholstery on it is just fine. I'm just gonna clean that up. So, you know, reduce, reuse. We're gonna reuse, then we're gonna recycle. So stick around. I'm Stoner Erickson from Erickson Design Company. Let's build something. Ta-da! The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut off the bottom backer. I want to fold this over because I want to reuse it so at the end it looked like I never repaired the chair. Next, I'm going to figure out how to get this tenon out of here. I started with the drill, and that didn't seem to work very well. So I switched to this chisel, and there's like 50,000 nails they put down there, so it really banged this chisel up, so I'm going to have to resharpen it. We'll take a peek at the mortise here to see how I'm going to put together my tenon. To build the leg, I have a scrap piece of cedar. I also have a scrap piece of 2x4 that I had milled down to 1 1/4, and I'm just going to trace out the leg to where I get happy with it. I'm going to cut this out on the bandsaw. Now this is just a template so I can get happy with the leg, and then I'm going to be able to add my tenon off of this template. I'm going to cut as close as I can to the line here. Then I'm going to take this over to the oscillating sander, and then I'm going to sand it smooth to the line to get a really nice curve that matches the old legs. This looks like it fits really, really nice. Using the other side of this piece of scrap wood, I'm going to lay out the leg and where my tenon is going to go. It did have a slight degree angle change in the leg, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball that. Onto the bandsaw to notch out the leg, and then I'm going to measure the tenon, and I'm going to cut out, it's actually 1 1/4 by 1 1/4 inches. We'll go ahead and do a final sand up to the line, and then we'll sand the front and the back faces as well. I want a super tight fit here, so I'm actually going to force this with a hammer, and I'm really happy about it. There's a little piece of piping on the bottom that I kind of have to go around, but let's test it out. We'll gently pull this back out, and then we're going to take it to the workbench, and we're going to give it a final sand, breaking all the edges with 220. Now I need a few supplies for this, so we're going to zip over to Lowe's and we're going to grab some 45-degree angle brackets. We're going to rough match our stain here. I took a picture of the other legs and I'm going to use that on my phone to find the stain that I want to use. We have concrete floors at my house, so I'm going to grab some chair glide stoppers and I'll grab some carpet and upholstery cleaner. I'm going to add a few coats of this stain and kind of faux it in to match the other legs. It did take a few coats to get this as close as I could get to it, so just take your time and try to get it as close of a color match as you can. I'm going to go ahead and add the floor glide stopper, and then I'm going to test and see the height of it and if it rocks at all. To fasten the leg, I'm going to run a 2.5-inch screw straight through the piece of plywood into my leg to secure it. And this is also why I brought the angle brackets, so that I can also give it right and left and front support so that it won't rack when people sit on it. Here's another little trick. I'm going to use the new stain and I'm actually going to stain the other 3 legs. This way I can get it as close to all the same color as I can. I'm going to reattach the bottom, and this is why I took my time cutting it off, because I'm actually going to be able to reattach it like it was never even taken off. Using my staple gun and my scissors to just reattach this, I've actually done quite a bit of upholstery in my day, so this is something I'm pretty familiar with. Yeah, it came out really nice. My wife actually came out and said, "Which one did you replace?" That's a win. We're going to go ahead and do our final cleanup with the upholstery and carpet cleaner and a vacuum. If you like fun and creative videos like this, hit that subscribe button. Do it, and do it now. Plus, leave me a comment. I always comment back. And if you want to support the channel, check out the links below. I have a store at Stoner Erickson /merch on Streamlabs. You can get hats, t-shirts, stickers. Also, check me out on Instagram at Stoner Erickson. I do previews to all these projects, and it's a great way to stay in the loop. Another fun project. I don't know if you can tell which leg was built. I actually went and stained a little bit of the new stain on the other legs, as you saw, so they matched up. This is a really comfortable chair. It was destined for the landfill. We saved it. Now my family will be able to enjoy it. Just try to remember to reuse things and fix things. I think if we all did that a little bit, it would make a big impact. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Check out my other videos right here. I'm Stoner Erickson from Erickson Design Company, and we built something.